And welcome back to Beholder. So, we're gonna be going back to this, and I've heard that this game is like 8-9 hours, maybe 6-7, depending upon how fast you go through it. So, we shall see if we complete this today. Or maybe we won't! Who knows? But hello, Disaster, what is up with you? I'm gonna pause this so I can get my bearings. What the fuck is going on? Okay. So... I have to make repairs, but there's a propaganda thing. Right. My Hero... Oh, it's a My Hero Academia game. Okay, got it. Illegal to store light bulbs. Need to repair everything, and then hang 3 banners in the hallways. Okay. That shouldn't be hard. Okay, so we're gonna focus on the banners first. Propaganda poster we already have them. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take our propaganda poster and we put let's put this one here. Let's put this one here. This one looks more normal. And then let's put that one there. Okay, so we did that. We have a cute teddy bear. Okay. Hello, Newton! What is up with you, dude? And then it's collected war talk. Dude's talking about war. He can't do that, my guy. Okay, so then we need to buy... We need to buy 2 furniture kits. So we need to buy... electrical kit. I'm implementing vision for my AI crabs. Are they like... What are these, by the way, Newton? Because I know you've, like, kind of mentioned them throughout. Are they, like, robots, or, like, what are they?
Jeez, Banana, shut your friggin' gob, okay?
Thank you, Disaster, for the, oh, what kit do we need? We need some kit. We're out of a kit. What is it? Okay, it's the electrical one. Got it. It shouldn't take long. Yeah. We need to make the repairs here. Okay, no one's coming through. It's key time. Realize we've never surveillanced here. So we're gonna do some surveillance. We're gonna do repairs here. What kind of repairs do we need here? furniture repair. So we need a furniture repair and a furniture repair. So furniture repair, furniture repair. And then we don't have time to do anything else, so get the fuck out. We'll get the mail. Several hours ago, a series of explosions took place at the convenience store facility of Krushkiv Street. No one was killed, but 15 people were injured. The situation is under control, so there's no reason to panic. Now for the weather. Tomorrow, look for winds from the north, a high of 60 degrees, and light showers. Rigged PNG, but like a crab. Okay. I imagine you're gonna use that on, like, your streams or whatever. And by or whatever, I mean, like, it might be a pet, it might be, like, something else, you know? Sure, well, repair apartment, too. You want from the archivist and conversation. Have to go. Go ahead, you young people always have a lot to do. I don't think I've ever talked to this person. What do you want? Bring me money and then we'll talk. Okay. You want... We're leaving our house soon? Do I have that right? Yes, we're about to leave. The barge is ready. We're waiting for the Outside Affairs Committee to instruct the crew. Where are you headed? Through the bay to the south and then towards the Null Sea. Have you been to Sheer? No, this city? This is the largest trade port city. It's had free governance for the last decade. We'll stay in the port for a week and unload the coal and take walks. Let's see them. What does the wife want? What, Carl? What do you want? You need $500 for groceries? Sure. Disaster? Why do you say that? It's basically a sophisticated Tamagotchi. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Thanks, Carl. I'll run to the market. Lease an apartment. It's illegal to wear a blue tie, apparently. Your canned food was shit. Everyone in the dining hall where my wife works ended up with food poisoning. They're building a case she could be sent to jail because of you. Reputation points. I will... I mean... Wasn't me, the poison gave them to me. He actually did. You bugger, the canned food must have been stolen. Your seahorse will get what it deserves. An unfortunate gastronomical incident took place yesterday in coal mines. Number 29. Following lunch at the local dining hall, an entire shift of workers came down with food poisoning. The exact reason is unknown, although all of them ate the fish soup. Investigators have established that Rose Rank, the cook, was in charge of prepping and serving the soup, and they are questioning her. We should also note the iron will of the workers who, despite great pains and terrible fever, returned to work, realizing how much the state needs them in this time of war. Well. Oops. Move in. Blind for death. Young student looking to rent a room. Let's go with Thora. For funeral service. Martha's. You don't have money. You were fired for embezzlement. Cool, great.
The entire neighborhood came to see Carl dragged into the police car. His face was covered with to the bitter end of their short life. Carl wondered what no one from Carl's
We already went through
was
this.
destined to live to the end of the year.
I don't watch My Hero, so I don't really know. I'm gonna continue, I guess. Okay, so we need the screams. The screams of Pile Driver? What is up with you, dude? Okay, so we can't move anybody in because canned food was shit. Yep, okay. Reputation points. Oh shit. Sure, everything will be fine. I'll call a friend of mine. Thank you for the turtle. My wife asked for grocery money. We don't have it yet. We just don't. And we already read that. Oh, voice of truth. State officials are once again trying to turn someone into a scapegoat for something that isn't their fault. The cook simply didn't make soup that would poison people. It's more rational to suggest products were rotten to begin with and were probably bought that way because they were cheaper. Worst of all, the sick miners had return of work. Okay. Well, that's certainly a thing. Funeral services! Okay, so we need more money. I'm not super sure how to do that right now. Lease any apartment. Rate offer, what was that? Pay me for selling his canned goods. Well, his canned goods kind of fucking suck. So there's that. Good afternoon. Talk about the canned goods. How did the situation with the canned goods end? They kept the matter quiet. It turned out that it was more than canned food. The herring was rotten too. Supervisor was responsible for the herring. She was sent to jail. Okay, so it wasn't just her then. That is fair. I do not like physical contact. I love on my sidebar for all the channels I follow. There's you, NNF, GC guy. I like called I Heart Justice. Oh my goodness. Like a fucking cat. Okay, so we don't have that much money. So what? We don't have that much money, so what do? Okay, so apartment 1 move in. Rent. Move in. Rent, okay. Now we've got these two who then the ball will get rolling on stuff. Okay, you can't talk to them until they've like moved in. Yes, father. Talk about Martha's death. Okay. Everybody's still on. Everybody's still on that. That's fine. We don't have the money to repair stuff. I've leased the apartment. Where's my money for the canned food? I dare you to throw me. I'll knock the little sense you have out of you. Your canned good was rotten. An old woman was reported to the authorities for poisoning people in the dining hall. Bullshit. They've been in that hold for 2 or 3 years. Even 10 years. Nothing can spoil. Give me the money. Flip off. I won't pay you a penny. The canned food was stolen. I can report this, you know. You will tell no one, pig. There are no phones in the underworld. Oh shit! We got shot! We were killed by a tenant.
The day of Carl's funeral. The cheap pinewood coffin was covered with rocky soil as the bleak autumn sun lumbered across the sky. A thin fog settled over the cemetery. No one from Carl Stein's family was destined to live to the end of the year.
Well, don't talk to that guy is all that I found out. All that I found out was don't talk to that guy.
Nice cock.
Hello, Wada. Thank you for the subby. Did you know the different planets in Interstellar were in fact all filmed on Earth? Really? You sure they didn't go into space? Are you sure, my guy? Okay, I guess I'll believe you. Call noodle dishes. So, like, the cold noodle stuff? I'm like, what the fuck? That is very fair. Get that it's legal to wear blue ties. Wife asked for money. Pay. Okay, so he's gonna go to the dishwashers. We're gonna install some cameras. Do I not have... I guess I don't. I thought I did. And nobody saw anything. Move in you. Move in you. Your canned food, yep. Those reputation points. And I'm not gonna talk to him because we don't have money for that. I'm gonna wait for him to do something that's illegal, because I bet he's doing illegal things. I would bet. It is legal to possess and use a weapon. I've heard that the US plan on faking the moon landing. I demanded that I was filmed on location. On location, not on vacation. I forgot that I could also, see what else he was doing. Like that I could investigate his, that's collected. He's a reading books! He's a reading books. He reads books! Murder him! He reads books! Reading books is illegal! But it's illegal! Rum, salt. Thought alcohol was illegal. Jeans. Illegal object found. Already checked that. Coin collecting. I don't want to see if I can find any other crimes that he has committed, because I feel like this guy has committed a lot of crimes. We found so much on this guy. He's doing all the illegal things. Okay, well. It is illegal to read our own books. Oops. Like drinking low-fat milk. I have not seen Sinners. I'm not sure if I really want to write a report. Who are you? Mr. Jones. Lives in apartment number... Which one do you live in? You live in apartment number 4. That's right. Oh, they're all reading. Unfortunately, my family is reading. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. It was an apartment number 4. violation of order number... I'm gonna go with this one. Violation number... This one. From this time. And then apartment 4. Then and now he just goes away. What, Carl? His father, learn what happened. I can't bear it anymore, Dad. Another day in the mine, and I'll hang myself. And what do you suggest? I want to leave the country, Dad. If I stay here, I'll eventually cease to be human. I feel myself becoming dumber every day, and there's no way I'll ever get out of this. And where are you going? One of my coworkers told me they need my profile experts in North Bora. The same profile I had at the university. I'll be able to graduate and get a good job there. North. Are you sure it's not South? Isn't it the same name? Poor little miner. Too bad they didn't teach you geography at the university. North and South Bora are two different... It's not funny, Dad. Okay, how much do you need? A lot, Dad. Let's see what I can do. Thanks, Dad. You rule. Nope. Leo Vidinsky is the winner of the annual Labor Party. He has faithfully served his country for 20 years without a single violation. He is the pride of the state. The prize this year is, why can't I read this? 100 grand. Remember, every citizen with more than 15 years of work experience can take part in the lottery. People with more than 15 years of work can take part in the lottery. What does that tell us? That Leo and his companions in misfortune spent decades working hard and paying crazy amounts of money to the lottery fund. Each of them could have saved 40K over the course of 20 years. Where did the rest of that money go? Can the lottery administration tell us that? Get acquainted. Hello, Carl. Who are you, a new tenant? I know everyone who lives in the buildings, but this is the first time I've seen you. We don't know each other, but I hope we can become friends. My name is George Danton? How can I help you? I made inquiries, Carl. I think you're a decent man who can be trusted. After that, I want you to do me a simple but important favor. What should I do? A young man is in your building. Can you give him this box? Why don't you give it to him yourself? I have my reasons. You'll know them after you do me the favor. There's only one condition: you do not open the box. Are you trying to get me mixed up in something illegal? Aren't you afraid I'll report you to the quarter? Fear divides people, I assure you. We have opposing goals. The only thing you need to know now is that we pay good prices for this case. Very well. Do you agree? Sure, we'll take the box. Well, the money won't hurt. Give me the box. Thanks, Carl. We will pay our debts. I almost didn't hear the phone because the car's so fucking loud. Accept a private call. This is Carl Stein. With who am I talking? You've heard about the National Labor Lottery, right? Its winner, Leo Vidinsky, is looking for a place to stay. We want you to give refuge to this lucky man. What good will that do? Who are you? We're well-wishers. He'll soon face 1,000 temptations. Bandits and frauds will be waiting for him around every corner. We want to help. After he moves in, you must convince him to invest his winning in our product. Our Horns and Hooves Trust benefits the science of breeding and caring for farm animals. We help farm animals sell every part of an animal carcass. We help farmers sell every part of an animal carcass. They don't waste a thing. We send you the meat to the stores and the skins to the shoemakers, and we use the rest for preparing our proprietary jelly meats. Jelly meats. Jellied meats. Do you not like jellied meats? How can one say? Consider this a warning, Carl, if somebody stands in our way. He becomes jellied meat himself sooner, and jellied meat will become a national good. All you need to do is convince Leo Visdisk that his future belongs in our jellied meat. Visdisk, yes, the one who thinks of such a name. It's a real tongue twister. Persuade him to invest money in the Horns and Hooves Trust. If you do that, we'll give you a generous portion of what he gives us. Okay. Can you guys be done with this? To give we'll use that later. Everybody's reading. Everybody's doing illegal shit. The police take forever to pull somebody out of their freaking apartment. We received money. Meet this guy. Hello, I'm Carl, the landlord. Fildy Brookage, a student at the university. Give the box. I was asked to give you this box. Perfect. Dayton was wrong about you. Here's the money. And I'll move out in a couple of days. It's time for great deeds. Father picked this silly name. Mother calls me full. I don't like it either. And that dialogue. Talk about university. What's your specialty? Chemistry. It's a nice university and such. We chop up different frogs and then mix some of this shit in flask until it bubbles and smokes. I see you don't find what you're studying to be inspiring. I don't understand how chopping up frogs can help me become a person who can make the world a better place. He rescued me. Other than that, all I can tell you is my life would be completely different if it weren't for him. Talk about the box. What's in the box? You did what you had to, now leave it at that. Believe me, it's in your own entrance and the dialogue. Okay, goodbye. He was arrested. Okay, so we're gonna repair apartment 4. And then we're going to... What does the wife want? Carl. Talk about Patrick's immigration. You know Patrick wants to leave. Yes, he told me. He's really upset about having to give up his education. What do you think? Shall we help him? My heart is breaking, Carl. They'll kill him at the border. They'll shoot him like a dog, my poor boy. Tried to talk him out of it. He won't listen. Carl... Move in this guy. So what is the other thing? So there was take a trip abroad. This is for the house. Carl, you my radio. Your news over the phone. I don't feel like we need one of those. Yes, Father? You know a student named... that guy... Brookett? What an awkward name. I don't know anything about him, but I can ask. Please do. He lives in our apartment, and it would be nice to know more about him. And asked her to bring me a radio. How much would that be? We'll sell this. We don't need this anymore. So how much is a radio? That's really fucking expensive. No, thank you. Oh, that man is also reading. Why does everybody want to read? You want from the archivist. Nothing else to say. Okay, goodbye. Just gonna stand here like a weird asshole. I realized I could knock on his door. I forget that I can knock on people's doors to talk to them. Meet, my name is Carl. I'm the landlord of this building. I respectfully thank you for taking in more tenants. I am Leo Vishdesk. I will be here a few more days attending on an important matter. What brought you to Helmer? I feel fortunate for the first time in my long, difficult life. I won the labor lottery and have come to the award ceremony. Do you want something? I need your help, Carl. I have to go to the administration office tomorrow. It's going to be an award ceremony. I'm a simple man. I work at a factory. I've never owned a suit. I bought a two-piece suit at the funeral shop, but there were no ties. The apartment store says I'm all out of ties. Would you help me find a tie? Everyone will be okay. Just can't go shopping. Try to think of something. I'll help pay you. Okay. Only if it's clean. How will you spend your winnings? I don't have a difficult dilemma. My sister's house burned down recently. She and her family live close to the front lines. I want to move them here, but I have no family. My coworkers are my family. I'm also going to buy new work shoes and a case for my tools. I'm buying gifts for all my nieces and nephews. I found a shop where you can buy honey, cockerels, and cranberries with sugar. Great deal. I love cranberries too. Remember, you can only buy 2 packs at a time. 2 packs, then I'll make a few trips. There are so many barges loaded down with coal. Isn't that amazing? Think about the city. I do like it very much. There are so many factories. It's been said that Helmer is a city of pipes. I took a tour of the machine tool factory today. You could teach us a lot. You really believe the pipes in the factory are okay? Sure, it's smoking, so the factory is operational. That means people are working, the country will get rich, and life will improve. Okay. Sure, dude. Okay, so... Find a tie. Okay, so it's the next day. The one guy didn't show up. I call it Hag Maxine. I don't understand that whole thing. I really don't. I really don't get it as, like, a thing. Good afternoon, Carl. This is George Danton. Or did you take my number? Our unit has friends everywhere. All I want from you is an explanation about which unit I have a family. I must know what you're getting into. We're trying to make the world a better place. I think is what they said. It's impossible with the current government. As you know, the current government is unwilling to change. What's your unit's name? Unit of Confederate Revolutionist? The New Tomorrow Movement. Why are you being sarcastic, Carl? We have become best friends. You can earn the money you so desperately need for your family. So, if I refuse to deal with you and report you to the quarter, I'm afraid your refusal can lead to unpleasant consequences for both of us. I repeat, we have friends everywhere. I knew it. There is something behind your chatter about a better tomorrow. One can fry eggs without breaking them. You have kids. We have one kid. The other one died. And therefore I must know what it means to sacrifice yourself for the sake of future generations. Will you offer to sacrifice someone else? Me, for example? Not necessarily, Carl. You just need to agree to be ready to help our movement. I really don't have a choice. What do you want from me? Find an apartment in your wonderful building for our faithful comrade. His name is Anton Gorbick. He will stay in the building for about a week. Who's that? Anton is very important to our unit. He's a printing specialist and will print brochures criticizing the current state government. We owe you if you hide him. We're planning to go on strike at the factory in the near future and need those brochures. It won't work without them. I suspect it's by on TikTok manipulating younger men into cougar bait. There's already, like, so many dudes in the US that are, like, financially stable women. Hell yeah. Let's say agree. How much will you pay me? $3,000. This will be the beginning of our collaboration. So if you don't force me to help the revolutionary movement, describe your percentage of the state to our country. I must know why I'm putting myself at risk. Why do you need an explanation, Carl? You already know everything. Take control of the people. Ridiculous bans on everything. No freedom of speech. What do I get in return? Cards and clothes. Food, soap. People shudder at night when they hear the slightest sound. They're afraid someone will come and take them away. What do you think of reports written by one family member to turn to another? Is that okay? What about your job, Carl? What normal society can support it? I do the job I was assigned. I don't have a choice. You always have a choice. Help us, Carl. Your children will have a society. Your one child will have a society where they won't be jailed for their choices. As far as I can see, I have no choice. Anton Grubik. I'll see what I can do. Great, Carl. Be careful. Accomplishment. Trade. What are you selling today? Take a look. Well, there's no tie here. Several identified individuals dressed in white robes snuck into the university and threatened to cover the blackboard with words that would tarnish the dignity of Moroslav Pepper. Professor Pepper resigned and was rushed to the hospital. 11 people were reportedly killed during the arrest. Professor Pepper, who is infamous for committing bribery and other dirty deeds, has finally done something useful. Namely, he admitted to impeding the education of our young people instead of promoting it. Shame on a person that sends their students to war. What were the doctors doing in the university? It is legal to patronize a bar. It is legal to possess foreign salt. Moving. Not that guy, not that guy, not that guy. This guy. Pick up the phone, accept a private call. Thanks, Carl. I'll send you the money to your account. Please help Comrade Rubik the best you can. He's doing an important thing. Help us and spy. Do you understand me? This is a difficult time. He might be framed or lured to the other side. Protect him, Carl. Don't let him do what cannot be changed. I'll call you in a couple of days and see how you're doing. You want to end the conversation? I have to go. Go ahead. Conversation. Trade. Do you have anything else? You do. Buy a green tie, because that's normal. He's reading. Q Bono. What the fuck is Q Bono? Found a green tie for you. Do you like it? Definitely. Thank you, Carl. I hope $300 will cover your expenses. They did! That's been your winnings. Okay, bye. Unfortunately, the sun will not be able to what was it? Oh yeah, I don't have that much money. That is much more than I have. To whom is a benefit? Is that what that means? Also, give me just a second, guys. Okay. There he goes. He's gonna fucking die. What, Carl? Who are the police taking away? Is it me? What's going on? Oh, son died, I think. That's what happened. Meet. I'm Carl, the landlord. Anton Grubik. It's nice to meet you. Our mutual friend told me you're one of the best printing specialists around. It seems you mixed up some things. I don't think we have mutual friends. Of course. Secrecy and other stuff. Sorry for bothering you. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go about noon tomorrow. Tell me about the movement you've joined. What are its tasks and goals? It's nonsense. There's no movement. My main goal is to eat well and hit my target. You won't let me complete these tasks. What task? What are you talking about? I'm a transient. I'm moving to a class B hostel in several days. What about the leaflets you had to print? Ah, you mean this one? It's a small task I decided to complete at home. Don't worry about this. It won't disturb your tenants. You spend your winnings. So, how does it want me? Okay, I have to think about this. So the game wants me to persuade this man to invest. Okay, I think I know how to do that. Because you were reading a book, so I can could blackmail apartment number 4. Violation of... Wow. Cancel. Good phone. Carl, we bring you sad news. Your son, Patrick Stein, took part in the central bank robbery and was killed by police. Our condolences. Since your son is underage, you'll be fined $5,000 for the damage he did to the central bank. Cool, we did survive that. That's awesome. Patrick has died. Carl, talk about Patrick's death. Patrick has died. My son, my poor son. First Martha's illness, now this. I can't do this anymore. Why do we have to go through this? Everything has been getting worse and worse since we moved here. Oh, Patrick, why? Last night, criminals boldly robbed the west breach of the central bank. The police neutralized them before they escaped and are working to establish their identities. Several factory workers and an underage minor are reportedly among them. Comrades, the government has turned our workers into criminals. Poverty ruins young's lives. Then they die on the steps of the central bank with bullets in their chest. They died so we could stop fighting. We shouldn't have recruited them. Being idle drove them crazy. You received a new bill. Well, the wife is dying, I think. I think she just killed herself. All family members have died. Oh, yep, she killed herself. Reported the bribery of an official. You tried to gain illegal access. Or issued a warning and a fine. Okay, cool. Oh, we can't talk to the dead wife. Anna has died. I don't know if there's like a proper ending to this game. Bells in 21 hours. So... Oh, it's you. Yes. An apartment number 4. You violated directive 653. From September 12th. I want the police to learn about this. Then? Is this how you get him to do the thing? You've received a new bill. Funeral services. Well, we're fucked. And a blackmail letter. You want something? I need your evidence, Carl. I'm confused. I got my money today, but I'm not sure I can manage it properly. Give me some advice, Carl. How should I spend my money? Invest in capital development. You already know that we have a problem in our food in the country. It's a sure investment that will be highly profitable. Moreover, Horns and Hooves plans to implement a waste-free production process so that the meat will be sold and the rest will be jellied. And jellied meat? Yes, they want to make jellied meat our national dish. Are you sure that's a good idea? Yes. Yes, I'm sure jellied meat will be our national cuisine someday. Okay, so now I can pay this one. Just a little blackmail. Okay, so now we can definitely pay. So we can definitely pay that. Tell me more about. I don't know what following means. $500 to repair. I mean, I won't have any more, like... I won't have any more family to worry about and fucking paying for the bullshit no more. I guess I'll repair apartment 3. Sure. They moved out. I don't know who to move in. Who wants a place with no kids? Great. We don't have any kids here. Okay, so he's still in there. New message received. Due to recent incidents at the University, Ministry of Order has closed the facility. All of employees have been laid off. Some of the students will be assigned to labor camps. Others will be sent to war. Comrades, we mourn that horrific decision. There you go, idiot. Since you didn't want to study, you get to march. I'm Carl, the landlord. Good afternoon, comrade Carl Stein. Margaret? Oh, no, you're a librarian. We met about 10 years ago. I worked at the library of the 42nd teaching block. You probably don't remember me, but I have a good memory for faces. Nice to meet you. I attended the 42nd block. Hello, Benny. What is up with you, dude? I hope you like living in our building. I will if it's clean and quiet and no kids. Well, all of my children died, so, you know, there's that. Things have been going okay with me. Yeah, no, so, like, my first child died of sickness, and then my other child, got shot by the state for robbing the bank, which was 100% justified, because this is like, Benny, have you ever played Papers, Please? Government worker. Blue shirt. Blueprints, toothpaste. 2 tennis courts in the city. Those posters are sold by the Ministry of Art and are very expensive. You have not? Okay, so basically, like, we are in, like, very harsh, like, communism. That's what this is. The traitor of the motherland has been living in your house for an entire week. Although he's our undercover agent in the Regenery, he'll be punished for this collusion. Your job is to watch and report anything that happens here. If you don't do this, you're either a traitor or asleep at the switch. That's intolerable. Consider yourself fined. Okay, so we got fined $30. We have $30 left. Earn what he needs. Do you need anything? I need a couple of items for work. Took to complete at home. I'm missing the deadline and can't leave this place. Even for a few minutes, I'd be grateful if you bring me scissors and paint. I'll see what I can do. You asked a few things. Would be grateful if you could bring me scissors and paint. Due to recent events, the Ministry ordered to close the facility. Election! We've made the choice for you! Just bring this piece of paper to the elections. Elections suck. The scrap of paper. Use it for toilet paper! Wonderful. Okay, so... we don't have money. That's a problem. What do you want me? Hello, I'm Carl the landlord. Laura Neal, nice to meet you. Let me know if you need anything, of course. Where did you come from? Who cares where I come from? All that matters is I'm here now. I like it here. It's less crowded than the capital and everyone has a job. Do you like it here? Yes. See, we have a lot in common. Unless I have nothing to tell you, I don't know anybody here. I've had a cold on my first day here. Okay, goodbye. The librarian is reading. Unfortunately, I will have to blackmail you, ma'am. Because I don't have any money, I know. To... Margaret? Yes, to Margaret. We will unfortunately have to blackmail you, ma'am. In apartment number 3, violation. Everyone keeps reading books. Everyone keeps violating reading the books. 6:53 from the 12th of September. I am so sorry. Interesting. So what are you trying to do in this game? Survive. Literally, this is like you're trying to survive and you either like become a state dog or there is this like resistance thing too, but you do have to kind of do some things to the state, or for the state I should say, because if you don't, bad things could happen, right? So like basically you get taken away by the police and then it's like game over. So yeah. But basically you spy and stuff on your tenants and whatnot, so like with this guy, evidence of reading and I think we need paint and scissors. When does that one guy? That one guy should show up soonish. There he is. Trade, what are we selling? So we need to buy scissors. And we need to buy some paints. Where's your paints? Record. That's not what I want. He's gotta have paints, right? Cardigan. I can't find the paint. He doesn't seem to have paint today, which is like, well, that's really... Do I have to take paint from someone else? Is that what this is saying? Oh wait, no, I think I do have paint. I think my child had paint. Paints. Take. Ask for a few things. I'd be grateful if you bring me scissors and paint. Get paint. I found paint for you. Hope you like this color. Thank you. I'm fine with this one. Once it's finished, I'll find a way to express my gratitude. Give the scissors. Thank you. Is it just me, or are they rather silly? You know, I can use them myself. Excuse me, but everything is okay. Thank you for your help. Pick up the phone, accept a private call. Hello, Carl. You have information for me. Works for the government. Your person turned out to be a divisionist. He didn't paint the brochure, did he? Oh no, he painted the brochures, but the content is a little different. If you had tried to distract them during the strike as planned, You'd become a mockery. You did the right thing when you told me everything. Don't tell him we know. He must do what he has to. You should receive the money already. Okay, and then now we don't have any directives. We have no directives right now. Okay, so he's leaving. New message received. Telegram. Investing in horses was a terrible idea. The business has failed, and I lost all my money. Although I now have 2 tons of jelly meat, I tried to sell it and was fired for trying. You are guilty of ruining my life, Carl. I wish I could make you eat all of that jelly meat. Leo Vizdik. Okay. We'll repair apartment 1 and move in Hella Spring Draft. Sure, we'll run to this guy. We have no directive. And she's like, okay. Oh, we're reading again. We're reading again! Ma'am. Told you you're reading again. You can't be reading! I'm not 1000% sure what to do, so we're gonna speed up some time here. New message received. Oh, the people are running again, and they're screaming. The employees of Mine 17 are on a strike. Officials have closed the mines and fired the workers. Those injured during the demonstrations were rushed to hospital PT DC4. In cultural news, on December 21st, every House of Culture will hold a celebratory concert dedicated to our dear leader's birthday. The ministry is currently accepting applications from amateur performers. A mine burned down, hundreds were injured, and all they care about is the DL's birthday. We see through them. They're afraid to tell us the real news. Poor miners, a toast to the DL on the 21st. There they go, running. Okay, so now what? Is nothing gonna happen again, or... Not sure what's up with this.
You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to leave.
Thank you for shutting up. Starting today, the streets of Helmer are decorated with mobile propaganda units. Each one will be transmitted patriotic station nonstop. Citizens will now be able to listen to the latest news around the clock and resist the propaganda of the enemy. Our propaganda, good. They're Their propaganda bad. But with this, I am going to take a small break and then I will be right back. We're back. Thank you, Benny, for encouraging that break session. Listen to propaganda. Any normal person wants to relax quietly with a book, a TV show, or family after work. But the non-stop propaganda is torture.
Happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just remember, our foes are continually plotting against.
Carlo, what's going on? Justus Markovic. This is the mobile propaganda unit. What do you know? Our schedules will be here for 4 days. Enjoy, Carl. 4 days. How does this work? Easy. It's basically a giant movie radio. You need to set the frequency on the panel, as well as a few other options you don't need to know about. Give us earplugs. They give us earplugs and headaches. Cheer up. Deaf guys get special treatment. I wish I were deaf.
Us. Thankfully, our great leader.
We'll be hearing this for a little bit.
Of terror, our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life.
Nothing's happened yet.
Sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation.
Pick up the phone.
Just remember, our foes
Pick up
are
the
continually
phone.
plotting against us. Thankfully,
Pick up the phone. Get a task or accept a private call. Accept the private call. Hello, Carl. This is our team. Need your help again. Now what? You're surely noticed the propaganda near your building. It's hard to miss it. It keeps going night and day. None of the tenants can sleep well. The lack of sleep is the least of the evils this job visits upon me. The worst part is the content that Rig is cramming onto our people's ears. But we have a plan that will advance our cause. I don't want to kill anyone. Of course not, Carl. I said how could I? All we need to do is use that technological miracle to broadcast our ideas. How? All you have to do is find a way to change the frequency. Remember, frequency 101.9. I think I can remember that. At the pirate radio station. You're very smart, Carl. I even mentioned that the job will pay well. As soon as we hear the program we need, we'll receive your payment. To hell with it, I'll do it. It doesn't look hard. Thanks, Carl. I'm new tomorrow movement will not forget
our
them.
great leader effortlessly disperses the waves.
Pick up the phone. Get a task. Ministry of Orders, Carl. Famous Admiral General Admiral Johnson is coming to town. Even though he's retired, Johnson has agreed to give us a series of lectures at the university. We've arranged for him to give a speech to some school kids at the stadium to improve their patriotic spirit. Get a move on. Of course, anything else? He's eager to pay his expenses. It's your duty, state employee, to provide Johnson with everything he needs, fulfill his every request out of respect for his previous advancements. But no buts, Carl. The ministry will reimburse you after Johnson moves out. Execute.
Of terror, our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression.
Program. Talk about the car. About the car. What exactly? Find a way to change the settings on your own. I could do without the reputation points. Oh, you're a state official after all. I guess I can tell you. First, wait until I leave. Citizens must not approach the mobile propaganda unit in my presence. Second, use a screwdriver. Remove the protective panel. 3, find the frequency. The frequency is found by the administration. All I have to do is set the volume and move from one info point to the other. And the last thing, enter the code. It's our great leader's birthday.
Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people
But he
and
won't
the
let me
party
take a
are
car.
one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state.
Move
May
in.
he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just remember, our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great
that should be
effortlessly
enough.
disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant.
Learn when the shift is over. Shouldn't you be going home? Well, I wouldn't mind dinner, or better yet some booze. Get me a bottle of rum. I'll be happy to return to my barracks,
Keep
understood.
an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation.
He read.
Just remember,
He's fucked.
our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To
Trade. What are you selling today? Take a
counter
look.
the hostile attacks and defend
Rum,
our right
that's
to live as we wish,
$800.
we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs
We're going to trade.
to live a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and
Wanted us
certificates
to
of
buy rum.
appreciation.
That's
Just
good
remember,
enough.
our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully, our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great
A certificate of appreciation? It's like fucking work, where they're like, do you want a raise? Nah, certificate of appreciation. Bring booze. There you are again, Carl. I'm starting to freeze in this wind. I brought you your rum. Great. So we say in the army, one soldier doesn't make a battle. I gotta go.
state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks and defend our right to live as we wish.
Pick up the phone. Carl is dating again. We've heard there's a certain Johnson living in your building. Yes, he's a retired general. I think he's supposed to lecture at the university. Pretty scheduled to give a speech at the stadium. If I'm not mistaken, this is a cover-up. This man might turn out to be a general specializing in suppression peaceful protests. We've known him as Aglo Butcher. 2 years ago, he practically drowned that town in blood. Over 600 dead and several thousand injured. Aglo has always been a small town and basically ceased to exist after that operation. Main Enterprise, the clock factory closed, now it's a ghost town. And that's not the only case. Let me guess, you want me to find something confirming your theory? You're absolutely right. Among the other things, the Butcher was in charge of the Touch-In operation. And was rewarded for this. What operation? It was a real bloodbath. 400 rookies against a battle of tanks. First, they were deprived of their minds, then their future. They're nothing but meat now. Sorry, it's not easy for me to suppress my emotions. My nephew died there. My condolences. Find proof he took part in that operation. Call me if it's him.
We will move forward along our own path.
And you should settle Ingrid. I feel the payment scientist into the house as soon as possible. Execute.
And prove that the people and the party are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world.
Open the programmer.
And other
I need a
countries are
screwdriver.
jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life.
Open the programmer.
Soap, sugar,
I
bread,
just
and certificates
bought
of
one,
appreciation.
didn't I?
Just remember, our foes are continually
I
plotting
need a
against
screwdriver
us.
for those
Thankfully,
bolts.
our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings. Watch out for agents of sabotage and report every transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism cast a shade over our labor and valor. To counter the hostile attacks
TV
and
had
defend
nothing.
our right to live as we wish, we will move forward along our own path and prove that the people and the party
Letter.
are one. Our great leader is the mind, honor, and conscience of the state. May he live long and prosper. You live in the best country in the world, and other countries are jealous of you. Each of our citizens receives all that he or she needs to live a happy and carefree life. Soap, sugar, bread, and certificates of appreciation. Just remember, our foes are continually plotting against us. Thankfully,
Screwdriver.
our great leader effortlessly disperses the waves of terror our treacherous enemies send crashing upon our great state. Still, you must be vigilant. Keep an eye on your surroundings.
Figured we
Watch
had
out
one.
for agents of
Open the
sabotage
programmer.
and
Let's see.
report
Choose the
every
right code.
transgression. Do not let aggressive imperialism
It was this
cast a
one, because
shade
it was his
over our
birthday.
labor
Code
and
correct.
valor.
Change the frequency.
To counter
Enter the
hostile
new
attacks,
frequency.
Citizens, war is raging, and invaders have surrounded our country. Yet our great leader is doing nothing but searching for trade.
We are aware of the complaints our citizens are making about public transportation systems. The deputy head of the Administration of Transport said public transportation is one of the most important factors impacting the efficiency of our labor, and the performance of every ministry employee is satisfied. He also said senseless and groundless complaints waste valuable time that could be spent working and will consider sabotage in the future. It's widely known that the State Department is swarming with officials and that the bureaucracy has become cumbersome. It can't function. Besides, the city buses are dozens of years old and the drivers haven't been given a raise in all that time. It's impossible to go anywhere quickly when riding an ancient rig driven by a starving old man. Poor guys, I should give them one of Grandma's pies tomorrow.
In his attempt to cling to power, the state constantly feeds us false propaganda, claiming the motherland is in danger, and the party-controlled mass media call for workers and farmers to find spies among their family members. It's time to say no to their ongoing oppression. Hundreds of thousands of laborers have answered the call and are assisting the revolution and the arrival of a new tomorrow. Our country is falling apart and our people are starving. Our motto is your clarion call. Muster all your strength to fight the real enemy, the tyranny of the so-called great leader. Join the movement toward a new tomorrow. Let the
he's right
voice
there.
of truth be heard across the land. Citizens, war is raging, and invaders have surrounded our country. Yet our great leader is doing nothing but searching for traitors in his attempt to cling to power. The state constantly feeds us false propaganda, claiming the motherland is in danger, and the party-controlled mass media call for workers and farmers to find spies among their family members. It's time to say no to their ongoing oppression.
Okay,
Hundreds
so
of
we
thousands
do
of laborers
have
answered the call
to...
and are assisting the revolution and the arrival of a new tomorrow. Our country is falling apart and our people are starving. Our motto is your clarion call. Muster all.
Pick up the phone. History of order. What's going on, Carl? A mobile propaganda unit was attacked next to your building. The repairman is gone. The anti-state heresy is being broadcasted at full volume. Your main task is to maintain order. You have been fined.
Your strength to fight the real enemy, the tyranny of the so-called great leader. Join the movement toward a new tomorrow. Let the voice of truth be heard across the land. Citizens, war is raging, and invaders have surrounded our country. Yet our great leader is doing
I'm going to have
nothing
to
but searching
bribe
for
somebody.
traitors in his attempt to cling to power. The state constantly feeds us false propaganda, claiming the motherland is in danger.
I think we might have to bribe the librarian again. So to Margaret in apartment number... Honestly, she might be the easiest to kick out, which is kind of sad to say, but we kind of have to play both sides a little bit here. Well, I think what we'll do is, so she is in... She's in apartment 3. She violated this one from the 12th of September. I guess we have to pay that. Very extensive stamp collection. They're not idle. We're gonna have to sell off some of our possessions, I think. Okay, that's not him. We already knew about that. Okay, so he's gonna go to the kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna search this. Well, fired for embezzlement. Okay. I don't know
The
how we're
entire
going
neighborhood
to...
came to see Carl dragged into the police car. To the bitter end of their short life, Carl wondered what happened. No one from
They're all
Carl
dead.
Stein's family was destined to live to the end of the year.
Oh, they're all dead. That's what happened. They're all dead. So I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to kick out that old lady. I think that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to send her to the police. I don't know if the game crashed or what. Game did not crash. Okay. I'm gonna have to, like... So I am going to have to... I'm going to have to write a report for you, I'm pretty sure. Yep. In apartment number 3, violation number 653 from 12. We don't have that evidence. That's some bullshit. I feel like we're just kind of fucked here.
The entire neighborhood came to see Carl dragged into the police car. To the
I think
bitter
we're
end of
fucked
their
here.
short life, Carl wondered. No one from Carl Stein's family was destined to live to the end of the year.
Like, I have no idea how to, yeah, the evidence went away for reading, so I feel like we're gonna have to... I feel like we're gonna have to... Oh, there she goes, reading. We did it. Okay. Now we can go and, there we go. Now we can write a report on her. She lives in apartment 3. She violated directive 653 from the 12th. And here's the evidence. I don't know if that's gonna be enough time, or if we're gonna be fucked with the whole money situation. Because what do we have on him? Well, we're beating an old lady for money. Unfortunate. Cool, I spilt water all over myself. That was awesome. I'm so happy I did that. Fuck that. Fuck that literal bitch. But she's just reading... No, I think we're fucked. I think we're just fucked. We don't have any other way to get more money.
Came to see Carl dragged into the police car. His face was covered with blood, and his pants had a hole where his building keys had been. To the bitter end of their short life, Carl wondered what happened to his family. No one from Carl Stein's family was destined to live to the end of the year.
So I think we're just honestly fucked. Because there's no way to get that much money. There just isn't. So I think that we're just fucked. It's very interesting that the game can just kind of put you in a situation where you're fucked like that. Can you sell a kid? I have no more children. You can't sell your children either. And you can only sell your items during a certain time because that one guy has to come back, but he doesn't come back until, like... So we're just kind of fucked. And, like, we can't really continue with the game. We can't sell our kidneys either. I'm so sorry. Which kind of, like, super sucks. And I don't know what to do about that. Kidney beans? We have no kidney beans either, so... We're just kind of fucked there. So I guess that's, like, the end of our playthrough. I'm interested to know how that ends, because, like, I can't really back up because it autosaves at a certain point. There is no hope. There is no hope. We died in real life. We have no more continues. We're just fucked. Which, yeah, I'm really interested to know about that. Because other people have got to run into that. Like, I'm not... I don't want to open that file. Okay, so I'm interested. Have other people... Because, like, we were going somewhere. Okay, start page is where I need to go. Why is that only appropriate for certain audiences? This is fine. This is fine for teens, which I think you have to be 13 to have a, yeah, it's rated T for teen. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so where is... This is what I want to see. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of languages. Okay, so that's not gonna give me what I want. So... That doesn't give me what I want. So... Okay, so there are different stories with each. I remember this. So this is where we kind of got stuck. Okay, so there's so many fucking different things that you can do with each. You need so much money in this game. Jesus Christ. So we were only like, how far were we in this game? We were about... Because the last person that we found was, yeah, it was this guy. So we were like about half of the way through the game. Yeah, like, well, it's also like we got stuck. Like, the game does get you stuck. When we played GeoGuessr, I would be very bad at that game. I have not traveled in my life. I also find, like, people who are really good at GeoGuessr weird me out. Like, bro, I don't know. It's just something about it. But that means I look at aminals. That doesn't mean I know what countries they're from. Yeah, so the only endings in the game are the state wins or, like, the new Tomorrow guys win. And I'm very interested. Okay, the other thing too that like I have that people have said is that if you played this game on the not easy mode, good luck. Which is what we did, because it was like, this is how the game is intended to be played, and it was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll play this the way that it was intended to be played, and it screwed me over. The game absolutely screwed me over. There's like nothing that I could do. Like, there's nothing that I can do anymore. So we're just fucked. It'd be interesting to see how this game is played on the easier mode. Which I think I might do. Good on you, Donnie. Yeah, so, like, I played, like, the super difficult mode, which is the way you're supposed to play the game, and I'm just like, okay. So it'd be interesting to see how much easier, quote-unquote, the easy mode is, and, like, what changes. But I guess we'll save that for next time, because when I play this game for a really long time, there's so much thinking about, like, this piece and this piece. There's a lot of moving parts, and it makes my brain hurt after a long time. So we'll do that next time. But let's see who we can raid. So we've got Doom Dark Ages, which I will have to dip out because that game gives me a fucking headache. V Rising, Donkey Kong 64, Hyco Park 2, and we've also got Dead by Daylight. So what do you guys want to see? If nobody has any suggestions, we're gonna go to Hyco Park 2. Because that game will not hurt my brain. Oh my goodness. Here's the raid message. But thank you guys so much for coming to stream. My brain hurty now. And I will see you guys next time. I love how I accidentally went to the one that you thought about. Newton, okay, bye!
Yep. Go fix your controls. I'll be right back in the meantime.
Okay, dogs.